Stadium in Baton Rouge. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks right for a quick completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. To get him down. Quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Got to catch the defense with the draw. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw. It's Carr. Here comes the pressure. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick. He's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, a situation like that is basically a no chance. They were way behind the chain, so even if you get a completion, you're still going to punt the ball away.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, they're kind of forced into that situation. Really, it was a product of the sack on the last play, and now you've got to force the ball down the field. Never want to be in that situation as a quarterback where you feel like you have to press it down the field. This one falls incomplete, and this team's likely going to have to punt.
Field it at the 25. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Grab near the sticks. It's Flanagan. Powering through a tackle. Breaking free. End zone ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
Looking for some space. It's Young. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pressure's on. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long fourth down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs...
Touchdown, Irish. He barrels into the end zone.
Oh, I love the savvy from this quarterback. As he breaks contain on this scramble, he sees that it's zone coverage. When you see zone coverage as a quarterback, you keep your eyes down the field. If you're a threat as a passer, that defense has got to stay deep. And once they stay deep, it opens up the ability for him to run it himself, and he does so for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He's got some space. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Chris, this is like a quarterback's best friend here. This is an easy completion. Watch as he just hits the wide receiver on a little drag route, and if you're on time and on target, you give him an opportunity to run after the catch. That's exactly what happens here. The defense is out of position, and it's a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. In the red area, it's Berry. When they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And the Fighting Irish will call their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the 2nd half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, 1-possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
Here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Levitt. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Can he make it to the marker? Enough for a first down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Easy conversion for this offense on 3rd and 2, and they've done a nice job getting to these situations, but what it also does is allow you later in the game to have a 4-down situation where you'll go for it on 4th and 2, which leads you to throw play-action pass on 3rd and 2, affect the defense, and take a shot.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, throws to the tight end. What a catch! What a grab by the junior. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Here comes a handoff.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Now they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Open field ahead. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Defense is coming after him. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense. I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. The Irish punch back. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Dropping back. It's Levin. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is using him as such.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? run it from the gun. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Tigers go back on top.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off.